Hello there, Fro here again with the weekly football picks video. Recapping week 7 and doing picks for week 8. Went 9-5 this past week. Pretty meh week, but that's how most weeks are with my picks. I deliver very mediocre picks for your viewing displeasure. Get right into the recap. Giants at Philly for the Thursday night game. Picked Philly to win. They won 22-21. This is a pretty good game considering it's two god-awful teams, and this division is pretty much down to the Eagles and the Redskins at this point because the Cowboys, which we'll get into. Woo! So, yeah. Really exciting game. Really exciting division. Probably the best division in NFL history on opposite day. Anyway, Detroit at Atlanta. Picked Atlanta to win. They lost 23-22. My God, Atlanta. You just find ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. It's impressive. This is an all-time high right here for you guys this past week. I'm sorry, Falcons fans. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Picked Cleveland to win. They won 37-34. Poor Burrow, man. Once again, lights it up. And his team pretty concerned as a lead late. Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Picked Pittsburgh to win. They won 27-24. They were in control for most of this game. And Tennessee started roaring back late. But Chicago. Pittsburgh was able to hold on and win. Carolina, New Orleans, picked New Orleans to win. They won 27-24. Credit to Carolina. They're competing, man. But Saints are just a better team. Buffalo, the Jets, picked Buffalo to win. They won 18-10. For a while here, this game was started off 10-0 the Jets. I'm like, really? Is this to be the game that the Jets win? But Buffalo found a way to win this game, and they're starting to kind of regress from their early season hype. But hey, they're still probably the best team in that division, so there's that, I guess. Dallas at Washington. I picked Washington to win. They won 25-3. Absolutely slaughtered the Cowboys. Cowboys look completely done. That offensive line is horrible. What a drop the offensive line has gone from like 3 years ago to where it is now. I know they have injuries and stuff. My God. Dalton got knocked the fuck out. They got fucking Fanucci, whatever his fucking name is, playing. I mean, he made one good throw, but he only had 3 pass attempts and got sacked 3 times. So, yeah. Green Bay, Houston picked Green Bay to win. They won 35-20. Not much to say here other than Houston's terrible. Green Bay gets back on track. Tampa Bay, Las Vegas. I picked the Raiders to win. They lost 45-20. Raiders defense is terrible. Made Brady look fucking good again. I mean, good. It's just the fact that people are putting him in the MVP race after this is fucking hilarious, dude. Has he done well against one fucking good defense yet? What good defense has he played yet? The Saints were probably the best defense he played, and he fucking he was terrible at week 1 against them. Whatever. The media will always slurp fucking Brady until he fucking retires, and even after he retires. Whatever. Kansas City at Denver. Picked Kansas City to win. They won 43-16. Kansas City is a much better team. I would say their defense played well. If their defense keeps playing well, this team's going to be hard to beat. Offense still hasn't really exploded yet, but it's always has potential to. San Francisco, New England. I picked New England to win. They lost 33-6. Cam was terrible. I mean, the Patriots are just terrible. I mean, all the fucking people that opted out, and it's a shell of the team that it was last year. I mean, yeah, the weapons weren't great last year, but the weapons are pretty much the same, if not worse, this year. And their defense was awesome last year. Is fucking awful this year because everybody opted out or has COVID, like fucking Gilmore and shit. So, yep, they'll say, oh, Brady carried that team and stuff. What a fucking joke, dude. You didn't do shit last year. The fucking defense carried him. But now the fucking defense all fucking basically retired for the fucking season. So what do you expect? Excuse me. Jacksonville at the Chargers. Picked Chargers to win. They won 39-29. Herbert gets his win. Herbert looked good again. He keeps surprising me. I thought he'd be a bust going into the season, but the way he's playing, I think he's going to be just fine in his career. Got good speed, great arm, seems to make good decisions. The Chargers looks like they have their future quarterback right there. Seattle, Arizona. I picked Seattle to win. They lost 37-34. This is a great, exciting game. A lot of offense, like I said there would be, because both these defenses are great, especially Seattle's defense. Man, speaking of things that changed, like the Cowboys' offensive line, the Legion of Boom to what it is now is just the complete opposite. Their defense is a sieve. Oh, and the pretty boring, I barely watched Monday night game. Chicago at the Rams. Picked Chicago to win. They lost 24-10. Both these teams are pretty fraudulent 5-win teams, if you ask me. But, I'm sure at least one of them will make the playoffs, especially with the expanded playoff divisions or playoff positions this year. How much to say about that game? It was pretty boring. So on and so forth. On to week 8. Atlanta, Carolina. Well, we all know even if Atlanta is leading this game, they'll find a way to lose this game. So I'll pick Carolina to win this game and stay afloat in the wild card discussion. New England, Buffalo. Buffalo's kind of regressed, but New England's really regressed, and their defense is not can't do anything like did last year. And Cam just hasn't been the same ever since he missed practice with COVID and stuff. Look for Buffalo win this game. The cupboard's pretty bare on both sides of the ball now in New England. Tennessee and Cincinnati. I would love for the Titans to lose because they're in the Colts division, but let's face it, they're going to beat the Bengals. Burrow should be able to put some more numbers up against the Titans defense, but Tennessee's got to have their way with the Bengals defense. So, Raiders at Cleveland. OBJ out for the year. Look for the Raiders to bounce back and win this game. Let's say the Colts game for the end. Minnesota, Green Bay. Green Bay's a better team here. Even though Minnesota's come off bye week and rested up, Minnesota's they're going the wrong way this year. Packers are a much better team. Kansas City at the Jets. Oh boy, I know what I'm picking for the highest score or lower score this week. Yeah, this should be an absolute bloodbath. If Kansas City doesn't win this game by like at least 30, I'll be shocked. The Rams at Miami. Tua's first start against Aaron Donald in that front seven. Mostly it's Aaron Donald. I think the Rams win this game. I want to see what Tua can do, especially against that pass rush of Donald and stuff. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, the game of the week, if you ask me. Looking at the rest of these games, yeah, definitely game of the week. Baltimore, well rested off the bye week at home. Look for them to hand Pittsburgh their first loss, but this should be a really good game. It's a shame it's only a 1 o'clock game. This should be the Monday night game because, yeah, you can see the Monday night game down here where it's going to be terrible. Chargers at Denver. Look for Herbert to win 2 in a row here. Denver just looks like shit now. They compete the first couple weeks, but they just looks like they're folded for the rest of the year. Saints at Chicago. This should be a pretty close game because I think Chicago's defense can hold Breeze in check and stuff. But I think Saints are just a better team, and Chicago's a pretty fraudulent 5-win team. Just making the Colts win against them look even less impressive every week. But who knows? Like I said, it should be a close game. Chicago's defense can keep them in most games. San Francisco, Seattle. San Francisco is one of the most ravaged teams for injuries this year. But they keep finding ways to compete. But man, at home, I think Russ bounced back from his 3-pick game, and he still had a good game, minus the interceptions. But I think Russ bounced back, and he finds a way to win this game, even though he's going to have to put up a lot of points. He's going to have to put up a lot of points every week with that defense. Dallas at Philly. Gucci Goo, Ganuti, and or Dalton, doesn't really matter. I think Philly wins this game. I think the pass rush with Fletcher Cox and stuff is just going to get home a lot against that absolute horrible offensive line. And the Cowboys just look like a team that just quit already in the season. Looking like a really good hire from Mike McCarthy, let me tell you. Makes me respect even more what Rodgers did, because McCarthy looks more and more like a fraud. I thought he was a fraud already, but... And then Monday night game, we got Tampa Bay at the Giants. Man, woo, you really gave a hard one to big old Tommy boy here for a fucking Monday night primetime game. I would love for them to lose, but come on. It's the fucking Giants, dude. Daniel Jones probably had like 5 turnovers against that fucking defense. And fucking Brady will get some more like 10, 20-yard drives for scores, and they'll be like, oh, he's the fucking MVP. Anyway, the Colts coming off the bye week, heading to Detroit. We got a really tough part of our schedule coming up after this week, starting next week with Baltimore after this one. So we need to win this game. I think we should win this game. Detroit coming off a spirited comeback win last week, but I feel like we should get Darius Leonard back this week. We're getting Toure and Michael Pittman Jr. back to practice. They probably won't play this week. Probably at least a couple more weeks till Toure comes back. but he's going to be a booster, our pass rush when he comes back, and Pittman should help our receiving core. I still think we're a better team. Our defense would be better, even better with Leonard back, and I think we can limit Stafford, and I think we finally win this game. Oh, predict the scores for these games. Oh, Tampa Bay at the Giants. Well, this should be like fucking 48 to fucking 10. Yeah, that's a really great job scheduling that fucking Monday nighter. Whew. Get back before the cat steps on my power button. Dallas at Philly. Huh. Who cares? 24-7. No, we'll give them 9. We'll give 3 field goals. Who scored most points this week? Yeah, we're going with the Chiefs. Chiefs and the fewest points. We're going with the Jets against each other. I mean, that game should absolutely be over by the end of the first quarter. Save picks. Okay, they're all saved. And that's it for this week. Thanks for tuning in as usual. Love you all. God bless. Hope everybody has a great Halloween, or I don't even know what's going on with trick-or-treating or anything with COVID and stuff, but, you know, eat some candy. Fuck the Patriots. Nah, fuck Tom Brady. Leave the Patriots alone. They have enough troubles with their own, half their team being gone because of COVID. God bless. Peace out.